What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. How you doing today? Got another unboxing today. This one's from Amare Knives, and sticking to the rules of my channel. It's another knife company I've never messed with before, so we're gonna check them out. If you guys have heard of Amare Knives, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of them if you own one, and we can chat about that. This is called the Pocket Peak. It is on Blade HQ for about 70 bucks, so keeping it budget. It's right around the edge of the budget-friendly range. Well, let's go ahead and open it up. Yeah, tired of talking anyways. What do we got first? Piece of paper with a bunch of words. I do not like words, so I will not read them. And we got some pictures. Pictures are fun. And it's pretty it's just specs. Yeah, just looking at specs and stuff. So fun. Yeah, so looking into the box, I saw it when I was looking under the paper. Corrugated cardboard, no foam, so eco-friendly or something. I guess that's cool. Just yank this thing out if I can. Heck, man, it's holding on for dear life. All right, let's take a look at this thing. So, as you can see, we got carbon fiber scales, looking like looks like a brass bolster, but as I looked on the website, it is stainless steel. It's probably just anodized to look that way, which gives the properties of stainless without the patina of brass or copper or anything like that. So it's not going to change color on you. It's going to stay true to its original form, hopefully. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty nice. Let's go ahead and pop open the blade and talk about that real quick. Okay, one more time. I feel the good action. I gotta go again. Wow. All right. See how it drops. A little coaxing, but yeah, it drops on nice. Bang. That thing's got some good action. Okay, that's good. Let's wipe off this blade real quick. Yeah, I'm all about the feel of the knife. If you got good action, good ergos, good acoustics, those are all good things to me. And that one so far has two out of three. I haven't checked the ergos yet, but yeah, let's take a look at the blade. So we're looking at the overall length is about 8.25, so a bigger knife. 3.5-inch blade. The thickness, it's a pretty thick knife. It's 0.12 inches, and it's gonna be 14C. They're saying the hardness rating is about 62, which is pretty high. So be careful not to chip the thing, I guess. And it's just a kind of a drop point satin finish. Nice looking blade. Let's go ahead and flip it around, and you got the name of it up there. It's the Pocket Peak and the 14C. Looking down on the flipper there, it says 285. I don't know if that's a serial number or whatever. If that is, it's kind of cool, I guess. Looks like a low serial number, but maybe they just don't make that many of them. I did notice on the website, as of right now, it is sold out. Probably because they dropped it down to 70 bucks and it's got some good materials going on. So that's to be expected. But yeah, if you want one, go ahead and keep checking. They should come back in stock, hopefully. But let's close it up and take a little tour, give it a little feel around. I like to do that, just feeling for hot spots, feeling for burrs, anything like that. Actually, you know what? Let's pop it back open. Let me check that blade real quick. Okay. Yeah, blade edge is feeling not super sharp, but sharp enough out of the box. And I'll probably just hone that real quick. It'll probably smooth right out. But yeah, had to check that real quick. Sorry about that. All right, back to feeling around. So yeah, I'm not finding any kind of snags, any kind of hot spots anywhere. Then yeah, we got it. Looks like a probably a G10 liner on there. Yeah, it does it say? Yeah, right there. It says on the website. Yeah, it's a G10 liner, and it's full length. But hold on a sec. Let me feel that. Yeah, I always like to push on the liner. Sometimes they give, and this one is given just a bit. And yeah, okay, just give it a little bit. So I'll probably tighten some things up, see if that's going to be an issue. Let's shake it real quick. Sometimes, yeah, it's got a little. You guys hear that? It's got a little rattle. That's probably because of the liner being loose. So, like I said, I'm going to tighten that up, and when I do my end of the month, full like review dump on all these knives, I'll let you guys know if that's a permanent issue or that's just something I fix on the spot. But not a bad thing at all. Pocket clip. Let's look at that pocket clip. Pretty simple. Sitting there. It's going to be a pretty deep carry there. Yeah, you're gonna have about that much sticking out right there. That's not bad at all. Um, oof, that's a stiff clip. Yeah, it's definitely not going nowhere for sure. That's pretty stiff right there. Cool. I like it though. Yeah. All right. blade. Let's see if that thing's centered. Is it though? I'm gonna look. Yeah, it is just a bit off. Just a bit, not much. It's not scraping up on the liner or nothing like that, but just a bit off. And yeah, it's not too bad though. I'm not worried about it. But like I said, if you guys, same thing with the blade grind. If you guys are like super perfectionists, and might not be the one for you. But for $70, it's not that bad. Um, yeah, so deploy it one more time. I'm gonna set that on the table. Let's do a size comparison. I've always wanted to do that. Let's make it stupid though. Let me find one of the stupidest knives I got. Stupid in a good way, by the way. I'm not saying stupid like stupid like the cool kids say. But let's pop this guy open. I got my XL Corvid, and this is one of my favorites. I do not carry it because it's gonna make my pants fall down. Thing's heavy as heck. And speaking of weights, let me check the weight on this Amare real quick. It's 4.7 ounces. So it's pretty heavy, and that's because of the thick stainless on your bolster and your liners. But this thing's a beast. Got that nice lightning titanium on there. It was an impulse buy. I think it was on sale, and I think I picked it for a ridiculous price. I can't freaking remember off the top of my head, but I know it's like for what it's made out of. I was like, I couldn't pass it up, and yeah, it's not an everyday carry for sure. Anywho, let's get a smaller guy out here to check out, and we got our little Vosti Croc right there. And that's a smaller knife, so there's a comparison. It might be a little dumb, but yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. These are the two knives I'm gonna compare with. Unless it's a smaller knife, I'll get something smaller than the Croc. But that's a fun way to do it, I guess. Yeah, whatever. They just happen to be on the desk, so that's all right. So yeah, initial impressions of this guy. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm gonna look at these issues with the D10 spacer back here, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Beyond that, I'm very pleased with this. Like I said, the action, smooth as butter, or butter, like my aunt would say. But there we go. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you find the video helpful, go ahead and leave a like. If not, you don't have to, of course. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free. And I'm going to be doing this for a while as far as going through all these kind of little heard of knife brands, or not mainstream, if you want to call it that. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And as always, thank you to my veteran brothers and sisters and active duty folks. Be safe. Come home. We miss you. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.